We can't hear you.
Yes.
Old business. Being none. Certification of election results. Sharon.
Given letter dated April 4th, 2013, from Pike County Clerk Melissa Kemke. Upon completion on the canvases and tabulation of the results of the general municipal election held in Pike County, Missouri on Tuesday, April 2nd, 2013, I hereby certify that the results of the political subdivision are as stated on the attached sheet. Ward 1, total votes 169 votes. Ann Hanford 73, Salvador Police 96. Ward 2, total votes 122, Kathleen Smith 75, Don Oakley 47. City of Louisiana Ward 3, total votes 159, James Minor 64, Bart Meadner 95. City of Louisiana Ward 4, total votes 108, Russell Stevens 103 with 5 write-ins.
I'll entertain a motion we approve the certification. Motion made, second.
What's the motion?
Motion.
Well,
No,
you have to
approve.
state what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I make a motion that we accept the election results.
Have a second. Second by Jim Woods. Call it.
Mr. Elliott?
Yes.
Mrs. Hanford?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Oakley?
Yes.
Mr. Stevens?
Yay.
Mr. White?
Yes.
Mr. Wood?
Yes.
So be it. So at this time, I need a motion to,
Motion adjourned.
okay. Do I have a second?
Second, Mr. Paul.
Call the roll.
Mr. Elliott?
Yes.
Mrs. Hanford?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Oakley?
Yes.
Mr. Stevens?
Yay.
Mr. White?
Yes.
Mr. Wood?
Yes.
So be it. We stand adjourned and we'll swear in the new candidates or the new elected. So all of them need to come forward. And Sharon will give the oath of office.
Sit right here. Okay, excuse me.
You need to raise your right hand. When I say my name, you fill in your name and your office that you're in. I, Sherry Chikors, do solemnly swear that I possess all the qualifications for the office of city clerk.
Do solemnly swear that I possess all the qualifications for the office of councilperson
As prescribed by law.
as prescribed by law,
That I will support the Constitution of the United States and of the state of Missouri.
that I support the Constitution of the United States and of the state of Missouri,
The provisions of all laws of this state affecting cities of this class.
the provisions of all laws of this state affecting cities of this class,
And the ordinances of the city of Louisiana.
and the ordinances of the city of Louisiana,
And faithfully demean myself in office.
and faithfully demean myself in office.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I need you to sign.
Call the council order, call the roll.
Mr. Elliott?
Here.
Mr. Hoffman?
Here.
Mr. Neiman?
Here.
Mr. Police?
Here.
Mrs. Smith? Here. Mr. Stevens?
Present.
Mr. White?
Here.
Mr. Wood?
Here.
Okay, first business we have, we'll elect Mayor Pro Tem. I'll entertain some motion.
I make a motion to appoint Kathy Smith. Make a motion to appoint this.
Okay.
Need seconds on those.
If you can, if you want to.
Second, Sal.
On Sal's motion, you got a second by Larry White. On. Sorry. Okay, all right. Those in favor of the first motion we have is Kathy Smith. Call the roll.
Mr. Elliott?
No.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Neiman?
Yes.
Mr. Police?
Yes.
Mrs. Smith?
Yes.
Mr. Stevens?
No.
Mr. White?
No.
Mr. Wood?
No.
Okay. So we need that motion failed. So we need to have, we'll call the roll. We call the roll. Now we have a motion on Sonny Stevens. We have a second. Call the roll.
Mr. Elliott?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
No.
Mr. Neiman?
No.
Mr. Police?
No.
Mrs. Smith?
No.
Mr. Stevens?
Yay.
Mr. White?
Yes.
Mr. Wood?
Yes. Okay, we have a tie. So in a tie vote, I vote for Mr. Stevens. He's the new mayor pro tem. Okay, we have committees in front of you. Entertain a motion to approve the committee.
I'll make a motion that we approve the new slate of committees.
Motion made and second, call the roll.
Is there a point of information? Is there an area for discussion after the second on that motion?
You can discuss it if you want.
I'm curious as to, because it's clear for 110, that you're to do this with the concurrence of the city council. I was wondering if you solicited or are interested in our interest or our input in the composition of these committees.
No, I did not. That's my job to pick them, and that's how I picked them. And you can, your selection would either be vote against it or vote for it.
So you do not want any input from us on that?
No, that's the mayor's position to appoint.
Thank you.
Call the roll.
Mr. Elliott?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Neiman?
No.
Mr. Police?
Yes.
Mrs. Smith?
No.
Mr. Stevens?
Yay.
Mr. White?
Yes.
Mr. Wood?
Yes. Motion passed. Okay, reading and hearing a petition to other communities. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. At this time, we'll open the new council to the audience. Anybody wanting to address the council may do so at this time. Mr. Cohen.
Representing the Louisiana Ministerial Alliance, Randall Cohn. Kerry Cook is here with me. On Thursday, May the 2nd, that's the National Day of Prayer. And in years past, we have had an observance for this event at the riverfront, and we would like to ask permission to do that at 7:30 in the morning on May the 2nd. If the weather is not good, we would like to use this room. So I think we would need your permission to have the event at the riverfront as well as to here, so that, plans can be made to do that. And in addition to that, we would also ask that representatives from the city, all the city council members, police chief, anyone from the city would be invited. And if there would be a proclamation that the mayor would make on this subject, we can come up with some wording on that, if that's your wish. So, made the request, so do I have any questions about the request?
What time, sir?
7:30 a.m.
I make a motion that the ministerial allowance be allowed to use the riverfront gazebo. If the weather is not good, that they could use council chambers for their May 2nd World Day of Prayer observance.
National Day of Prayer.
National Day of Prayer, excuse me.
I second that motion.
Motion made and seconded. Call the roll.
Mr. Elliott?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Neider?
Yes.
Mr. Please?
Yes.
Mrs. Smith?
Yes.
Mr. Stevens?
Yay.
Mr. White?
Yes.
Mr. Wood?
Yes. Okay, you
Thank you. And if you would be willing to make a proclamation, I think Gary Cook and I can come up with appropriate wording if that's what you'd like to do.
we can do that.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else like to address the council? If not,
I have a request of the Twisted Cat Outdoor Fishing Tournament. I'm requesting the use of the riverfront and the boat docks on August 10th. It is a night tournament.
I've got 4 scheduled already. I have to see if that conflicts with any of them.
yeah, this communication.
Okay.
Shannon, you got that, let's say communication. Go ahead.
Okay, I have a proclamation for Young Child Week. Whereas the Friends of the Louisiana Library and other local organizations in conjunction with the National Association for the Education of Young Children are celebrating the Week of the Young Child, April 14th through the 20th of 2013. And whereas these organizations are working to improve early learning opportunities which are crucial to the growth and development of young children and to building better futures for everyone in Pike County. And whereas all young children and their families across the country and in Louisiana, Missouri deserve access to high-quality early education and care. And whereas in recognizing and supporting the people, programs, and policies that are committed to high-quality early childhood education as the right choice for kids. And now therefore I, Thomas W. Wallace, Mayor of the City of Louisiana, do hereby proclaim April 14th through the 20th as the Week of the Young Child in Louisiana, Missouri, and encourage all